Welcome back to the Loud Mouse Podcast. I'm your host, Wild Spartans, and I'm here with Quite.
Heyo.
And I'm also here with Diesel. And today we have a lot to talk about, very interesting murder baby stuff. But first we're going to talk about the anniversary of the podcast, because it's been a year.
It's been a year!
Which is fucking crazy that this thing's been going on for a year. Why aren't we at 100 episodes yet?
Because we stopped doing twice a week for the sake of our fucking health.
Don't say it. Everyone's going to be like, what? They did twice a week at one point?
What? No, we didn't. What's
Everyone
twice a
knew.
week? Never heard of it. What's 2 episodes a week for a podcast? Never. What's a podcast?
Only one on YouTube, so I wouldn't
But yeah,
be surprised.
it's been a year. Thanks to everybody who supported us over the year. We're almost at 100K, just less than half of the way to go. It's been fun.
Dude, I'm surprised we're not dead yet.
I know.
Same.
Physically. Just, no, not even figuratively. Physically. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
I've
we
been
haven't hit
impaled
one.
several times, and I
literally.
survived all of them. It shouldn't have happened.
Dude, I live in America. I'm surprised I just, haven't been shot yet. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, I was about to say at least you're out of school, so there's no risk, but you're not.
Very stupidly, I once told a guy to fuck off in the middle of London, and I was surprised I didn't get stabbed.
He needs a license for that.
You can't kill people. That's illegal.
He walks around with fucking acid in a water bottle and a butter knife. And he's
Apparently,
ready to go.
a bunch of people around there like carry knives.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, yeah, no shit. You try to ban something, of course people are gonna be like, well, fuck you. I'm gonna
Well,
carry
knives
a
are
knife.
knives are legal there, I think.
Knives are legal, but they're legal for like use in a kitchen, right? I don't know. I'm not from
Something
London.
like that.
No, they have like I don't know all the laws, but I just know there's a bunch of fucking memes about how people are getting tackled for having butter knives. So like.
I saw it was like a store and you could buy like knives there, and it had like the knives in like clamshell cases, and you need to get like an attendant from
What the fuck?
store to like unlock it from the you know
I
like when
remember-
you go to a store and it's like locked on a thing and you need someone to take it
Yeah,
off for
I
you,
mean
yeah.
that's funny because I remember last VidCon, Hoover needed a prop, and we just went to Walmart, and it's just this hatchet hanging.
Yeah,
on the
you
wall,
could just
and
buy a
it's like,
hatchet.
Just bought a hatchet. You have to be 18, but I just bought a hatchet.
Didn't y'all fucking like forget that in the B&B?
No, Hyojin lost it.
Oh wait, no, I remember. Like
I thought you guys threw the hatchet out.
Nah,
Somebody lost it.
She left it. She left it on like the fucking sink counter like in her bedroom, and like that like she.
That's not
Niles.
suspicious.
I think Niles said he saw it and he's like, oh yeah, no, I thought somebody else was gonna get it, and nobody ever got it, so it just stayed there.
They walk into the bathroom. Why is there a hatchet in here? I mean, it was dull as shit. It was like $8.
Late term circumcision.
It was. Oh my god, no.
Jesus.
That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for that.
I don't think any of us did.
None of us did, but it's the most common thing in America to do it. So
Semi-related and former guest Justin Wang put out a video about like the Silent Hill forums, and it was this dude who kept editing all the articles to like meet his agenda, saying how like circumcision is like bad and it's mutilating babies, and like he would just go on these rants about America, and it was the funniest shit.
I mean, like realistically, right? I'd prefer for it not to happen, but like, me fucking ranting about it isn't gonna change it. Like,
Yeah,
it's gone.
like your foreskin ain't gonna come back. Like, there's like a regrowing thing I've heard about. I don't know.
You can regrow. You
There's
can,
hope.
Go regrow
Apparently,
your
I don't
foreskin.
know.
They probably have to cut your dick and then drop stem cells in it. Like,
It's like I don't know. Unsurprisingly, I haven't looked into it. I saw it on a passing Reddit post.
I'm gonna be 25. They'd be like, you can regrow your foreskin.
They're like,
Who's
what?
gonna
My
do it?
earth endings? Oh!
There's gonna be like a home kit. Just regrow your foreskin in.
I
Speaking
don't
of-
even know like why people get circumcised anymore.
I think
I have no idea.
people don't choose to. Their fucking parents do it for them when they're kids because religious reasons.
I was 0 years old and I'm like, can you please circumcise me, please? Thank you.
No. I know that. I just like, well, like, why did people do it? And I know, so the guy was like a moderator on the Silent Hill forums, so he would edit all the articles to fit that. But like, even after he like laid out his argument, of which I think I'm convinced now, you shouldn't like be circumcising people against their will.
I mean, yeah,
but,
no shit. I mean, like, literally, it is like baby mutilation. Like, there's no opting into it. Like, as a baby, you're not like, oh, I'm opting into this. There's no valid health concerns to get rid of it.
Not in
like,
the fucking modern society, at least. Like,
no,
fucking,
just clean your dick.
they're like, you can get infections on your foreskin, then fucking wash your penis. This is something you should be doing anyways.
Just wash your dick.
Wash your ass. Wash your ass.
I mean, like, I think it's something like 50% of Americans are circumcised or some crazy shit.
No, it's something
like
96%. I've heard.
It's
what?
That percentage is going like down because of like new generations aren't doing it, and also like in Europe, like the percentage is way fucking lower because they're not like so Judeo-Christian centric.
No, in Europe it's uncommon for you to be circumcised. So, yeah, I guess we just got cucked.
we got cut, not cucked. Big difference.
Whatever. We just got fucked over, because we're American.
We got cut over.
Stop.
Cut open.
I mean, I'm sure a majority of people listening, like, yes, we did.
We're all in this together, brothers. We all want the force.
Yeah, we're.
Why did they let
telling
you keep the foreskin?
I'm telling you, apparently it's also the best part of your dick too. So
yeah, no, it's the most sensitive part. It has the most nerve endings, apparently.
Yeah, so apparently it's literally the best part.
I don't have a
and
penis.
They cut it off.
Sucks to suck. I don't have a penis. So what you gonna do now, bitch?
Okay, but not to like. But like,
what?
Wouldn't your dick like a dick with foreskin, right? That looks.
Are you one of those
really
people
weird.
that think it looks weird?
I don't. It just looks like a like a hot
dicks
dog
look
and
weird. Dicks look like fucking earthworms. Like there's no getting around it.
Dicks look like
awful.
fucking sticks that have mushrooms, dude.
Like I don't know. Like the reason we think they look weird is because as American societies we're used to seeing the circumcised ones because everybody's circumcised.
Dicks look like an STD.
That's a predisposition. That's not like something like common.
I guess so.
The natural state of the penis is foreskin first.
Yep.
Well, you know what? Like you said, Brandon, in the group chat, we looped right back around to the first anniversary by talking about dicks on the episode.
Oh yeah, I said that as a joke.
Is that what we talked about on the first episode?
That's one of the first things we talked about. Because I remember we were like, what do we talk about? And I'm like, we'll just talk about dicks. That goes on forever. We did. So we're already 7 minutes in and we're still talking about fucking foreskin. So I guess it's working.
Oh my god. But speaking of circumcision, do you think Sonic circumcised in the new movie?
I think Sonic killed a bunch of babies. That's what I think happened.
Objective fact, it probably happened.
All right, let me read wait, where's the post? Oh, did I fucking back out of it?
It's in at BluesDanks like tweets if you want to try and find it.
I think I had the copy pasta open. Hold up.
Yeah,
Sonic baby
I saw it on
murder Reddit. Let's see what comes up. Here we go. Copy pasta. Okay, Sonic let off an EMP powerful enough to knock out electronics on the entire Pacific Northwest. According to Go Northwest, the area has a population of 15 million. Bump Reveal estimates that 4 million babies are born every year in the U.S. Using statistics from Bliss, it is an estimate that 1 in 7 babies in the U.K. require a neonatal unit upon their birth. Neonatal.
Do you want me to do the rest?
Yeah,
neonatal unit upon their birth. Assuming the statistic translates to the United States, this would mean that 568,365 need this treatment yearly in the U.S. The United States has approximately 327.2 million people living there, meaning that the Pacific Northwest holds approximately 4.5% of the U.S. population, translating to 25,576 babies needing neonatal treatment in the area yearly. Using Bliss's statistics, it can be seen that the average stay in the neonatal clinic for a baby is 1 week. Considering there are 52 weeks in a year, this means that 1/52nd of this figure are in the clinics at any one time. This translates to 491 babies in the area where Sonic the Hedgehog immediately cuts complete power and life support to. Sonic is literally a mass baby murderer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sonic's killed a bunch of babies. Also, when I tried to read that word, like after it, all I could think was like little D from SpongeBob.
Yeah, no, I was like, I tripped over it the second time, and I was like, yeah, no, that's a fucking hard ass word.
Yeah, it's a tongue twister. It's fucking
Neonatal.
weird. Anyways, so yeah, the new Sonic movie. So off the bat in the trailers, Sonic came in with a bang, killing 491 babies right off the bat. So we're off to a good start of him being the protagonist in the film. But what else with it? I mean, so we all watched the trailer, correct?
Yeah.
I did. I did. Sadly.
So Like, okay, first of all, his speed is way faster than he actually fucking is in the games. 110%.
Doesn't he only go to speed of sound? Like, come on.
Okay, so there's
he can go faster than that. It's just like as far as game mechanics are concerned, they make you go slower.
Yeah,
because asset burn is a problem. Because like a problem they're having with games nowadays is that the assets, they have to make so many of them, and then they just go by really fast in levels, so they're wasting all these textures they had to spend time making.
Yeah, but there was like one scene in the trailer where he just freezes like basically a bunch of rockets because he's supposedly moving so fast. But it's like that's not the
like that scene in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where Dio throws all the knives at Jotaro.
Yeah, but that's anime. Anime has the wackiest fucking powers ever. Like I've been watching Hunter x Hunter. These fucking 12-year-old kids can just like do the most weird shit. Like
the best comparison I can think of is like Quicksilver in the X-Men films.
Yeah, I was gonna say Quicksilver in the X-Men is a good comparison.
And also in Age of Ultron, if you haven't seen those X-Men films, like when he like fucking just punches Cap in the face when everything's slowed down.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it looks bad, and the character design's awful.
You're skipping over a lot in the trailer.
You go for it. I'm not that invested. Like,
I mean,
this looks shit.
Like, obviously, I'm not gonna go see the. Well, okay, what am I saying? Of course, I'm gonna go see the movie because I'm a fucking sucker. But
I'm gonna see it too.
My consensus of the trailer is Sonic killed babies and his avatar's bad.
But like
one thing that really pissed me off is that like during the scene where he was getting shot at by the rockets, he looked down at his wrist and he's like, "Oh, look at that! I took 9 million steps today." Bitch wasn't even wearing a watch. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't even take the time to check.
Yeah, no, like there is like in his little hideout thing, there is like a massive pile of shoes, which shows that he like really goes through them. And this means this fucker's useless without tails, who can't make the fucking burning, flame retardant fucking shoes. I'm very invested in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Maybe that guy who's like from the movie Hop will get turned into Tails because why not?
Is the guy like from like is the dude police officer the guy from Hop too?
He is literally the guy from Hop. He also played a bachelor on The Bachelorette named Trevor. There you go. And yes, The Bachelorette is not a real show. Those are actors.
That was kind of painfully obvious.
There are a lot of people that watch it and don't know. I don't know how.
They get so invested in the characters too, and it's just like they're all acting losers.
I guess it's just like suspension of disbelief. Like it's like, why no? It's fun. It's
no, I've met real people who think like it's 100% real. I don't.
You know, I marry somebody after talking to them for 3 weeks.
Well, that's like the stakes of the show, I think, right?
No sex before marriage.
So let's get married really fast, please. I'm fucking begging. My dick hurts.
No, but like in the Sonic trailer, they play Gangsta's Paradise.
I know, that's why.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. It was popular on TikTok. The kids like this song, guys.
But like, it has something to do with Sonic.
Animals.
It fucking like it works as a JoJo outro, but it doesn't work for this. Like, I don't understand. Like, genuinely, what is the thought process for so much of the shit? Like,
there's so much good Sonic music too, and they didn't use any of it.
Yeah, no, like so much of it could have hit on nostalgia.
Ugly.
Like, imagine if they played like City Escape as the fucking trailer music, dude.
That would be really good. Yeah, that was exactly the one I was thinking.
Yeah, no, like there's so much shit. Like, even Sonic 06 has a bomb ass soundtrack, if nothing else.
And that game's a pile of steaming garbage.
It's fun though. It's fun when you're fucking just with some friends and feel like being in pain.
Real talk, who the fuck approved this character model for Sonic? It's
I don't
so
know.
awful. Like, I genuinely don't like looking at it. The more I look at it, the more I'm disgusted. It's really bad.
There's something uncanny about it.
It's like it's because it's so uncanny because they tried to make it too human.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. They tried to make a fucking cartoon human.
They didn't try to make a cartoon human. They tried to make a cartoon anthropomorphic hedgehog look realistically human. They like with shit like that, like you almost always need to lean into the stylization because like that's the only way you're gonna make your brain not hurt. Like I'm sure you guys have seen those fucking graphics reworks and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, they look 1,000,000 times fucking better. I don't know who was sitting in the room just thinking like, you know what? Sonic would look really good if he looked like an unsettling horror film. You know, just saying.
Yeah. Like, this isn't perfect, but, like, this is miles better, and I would not have fucking freaked out if, like, this was the design.
Isn't that the same thing?
I sent the Carson picture. I sent the Carson to the portal picture. Okay, this one.
No, for real, that's so much fucking better.
But also, look, he doesn't have the watch on! These pieces of shit!
It's like... I don't know. I don't know why they fucking made him humanoid like that. It's just so unsettling. It's just not okay.
Yeah.
Like,
A few complaints, like just with the general design I mentioned before, is like, one, his arms shouldn't be blue. That's not Sonic. Two, this motherfucker should be wearing gloves, white gloves, because Sonic has gloves. Three, he should have big fuck off shoes with buckles on them. Okay, this ain't none of that pussy shit. Sonic's got fucking kicks.
But they had to get the Nike. They had to get the Nike.
Yeah, they gotta
plug.
need the Nike sponsor.
Those aren't even Nike. That's a knockoff branch. That's Nike.
That's Nike. That's Nick.
Wait,
That's
what happened to the Nike? What happened to the Nike brand deal? Did they pull out?
Was it a Nike? Was there a Nike brand?
I was almost certain they were like.
I
on a
am
brand deal
certain
for this.
they're like the leaked models had him wearing Nike shoes. I'm certain.
I can't. I that would be better than what he has now, though. Like, they're literally unbranded.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. You know, fucking Nike makes Velcro shoes. Just get them wearing some Velcro shoes, brother. Like
Buckles.
RGB Skechers.
I don't even think like the
They
blue
let you breathe.
forearms and like the lack of gloves are an issue for the design. I think a lot of where the design's issues are in his face.
Yeah, no, literally.
Yeah, no,
all
like, obviously, like, the arm shit, like, that's all nitpicking and that, but it's like, I don't know, the eyes look weird. They're so small.
all they had
the
to
eyes
do
look weird. Yeah.
all they had to do was give like okay, so this is our game model. Let's give it fur, and that's it. It would have been done. It would have looked fine.
They didn't even really have to give it fur. Like, they could have just done what they did with the Progressive commercial. Have you seen that?
Yeah, they
Yo,
just put
fucking-
Sonic in it.
Yeah,
Right,
no, like,
real-
it worked.
Yeah, no, real talk though for a second. The Geico commercial is better CGI than the Sonic where Geico.
It's progressive, but you know.
No.
progressive.
I'm talking about the Geico
Geico
commercial where the gecko snaps his fingers with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Really, that
Yeah.
you're telling me that looks better?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
man.
not compared
I guess
to
that's why they
Progressive,
can
but
save you 15%.
I'm just
or
saying
more
from the
car
movie.
insurance.
I'm just saying from the movie.
Hmm.
Yeah, all they had to do was just make it like the game model, but they didn't. They're just like, yeah, fuck this. We're gonna make it butt ugly. Who the fuck approved that?
You're so mad
Because it's so stupid.
It's like-
it was such a simple thing, and they fucked it up. Like how?
I don't
even
know.
like Sonic, but like.
This, on some level, like, this is more than just funny to me, because, like, Sonic was, like, a genuine, like, big part of my childhood. Like, it does suck, but it's, like, it just makes me more excited for Detective Pikachu.
What if like this and Detective Pikachu are like the start to a Smash Bros. Cinematic universe?
Where did I see that tweet? Fuck
I saw
me.
a tweet.
Dude,
yeah.
I would love to see ugly Sonic get his ass kicked by Pikachu. Just saying.
and hyper realistic Mario.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh
They-
god,
they-
hyper-realistic
would they just have
Mario
a would they just have a
awful.
dude play Mario? Like, because, like,
They get
Would
Ron Jeremy to play Mario.
Some short guy.
get
Some
Steve
short-
Buscemi.
Some short guy just wearing like a fake mustache. It's
Steve
me,
Buscemi
Mario!
is Steve Buscemi is Luigi and Peter Dinklage is fucking Mario.
Oh god.
No, there's like I think it was God, who was it? It was a YouTuber that did like a live action Mario, and he ends up looking like this, which is what I could see them doing if they did a Mario movie these days.
Aren't they?
He's
That
like
looks-
if
they're
Christopher
doing a-
Nolan
they're-
did Mario.
They're doing a Mario animated movie, which makes
Okay.
more sense.
That looks a billion times better than it's fucking Sonic.
But
I'd
I'm
much
just-
rather watch that.
Unrelated, I'm genuinely just so excited for Detective Pikachu. Like, fucking, I
No,
can't
it looks
stop.
really good.
I can't stop watching What a Pikachu World. Like, it just fills me with feels, dude.
Seriously though,
God.
the new Sonic movie is like Dollar Tree Detective Pikachu. Like they literally could do everything
Hold
the same.
on, fucking the Sonic movie has Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik in it, guys. Come on.
Yeah, so
Okay, do you want me to talk? Let's talk about his performance in the trailer.
Let's talk about
can I also just say that Jim Carrey was approached at the Grammys and he clearly stated that he was going to be in the Sonic movie. Like
So,
I
Like,
mean,
I think
at least
the
he did.
story was I think he was in the movie actor section for the year, and then he got kicked out, and then Chris Pratt's like, "You got to go," and then he was like, "I'll have you know I have a role in the upcoming Sonic movie."
They were gonna kick Jim Carrey out of the actors section.
Yeah, because they got assigned to TV shows or something along those lines.
Okay.
So something like that.
I thought it was
don't know.
like, Jim Carrey, you're not an actor anymore. When do you
No.
act? I thought
They had like
that's what it
assigned
was.
seats for different things, but most of his friends were like movie actors or something, so he was in the wrong area.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can complain now.
Yeah, so Jim Carrey's performance, just from what I've seen from the trailer, haven't seen the full thing, obviously, is his performance so far seems to be boiling down to funny faces and big words.
Funny faces and big words.
That's like his performances in every movie.
Yeah, but it works for the Grinch. For Dr. Robotnik, I don't know, man. It's just like when he says wrong, nobody
He
cares.
just looks like Ace Ventura with a mustache. Like you don't need to
I
do
don't know.
anything else beyond that, in my opinion.
I don't think, like, for the look, no. For the, I don't know. Like, it's just, like, obviously there's not a whole lot to interpret for Robotnik's character, so I'm fine with them, like, taking some creative, like, leisures and whatnot. But it's, like, going, like, I don't know. It just doesn't really do it for me. It's clearly going to be a kid's movie and not much more. But, teeth.
Also the teeth. Yeah, the teeth on Sonic
Teeth.
are
Does he
really
have Tom
weird.
Cruise teeth?
It looks like Tom Cruise teeth. Yeah, he has like a.
He's got a center tooth. He's got
He's got.
I love how the
tooth.
center tooth has just been nicknamed Tom Cruise teeth.
Tom Cruise tooth.
Nobody notices his tooth until you get like a line go from his nose to the tooth, and you're like,
You don't notice it until the first time, in which case afterwards you can never
And you
unnotice it.
notice forever and forever. I mean, he deserves it. He's part of Scientology.
I thought he left that already.
Oh, did he? Did he
I
get his
think
millions
so.
and bailed?
I think he might have like left because he realized how nut it was. I need to look it up though.
Dude, if he joined expecting it to be real and like actually following for that shit, and it's Tom fucking Cruise, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know how the fuck you're just like, yeah, this is real. The flying spaghetti monster is my.
Speaking
my
of,
God.
Sonic Boom's Eggman is a lot of fun. He's a great
Yes.
character in that cartoon.
Yes.
But
The cartoon for Sonic Boom is quite good actually. Like there's a
Isn't
lot
that
of
the
clever
one
ones.
with the Knuckles clip.
yeah, where the Knuckles feminism clip.
Yeah.
There's parts where they make fun of like the fact that fan fictions are written about them too. Like
That's
they
Dude,
they
they're
like make fun
YouTubers.
of like all the stupid shit Sega's done over the year with Sonic. It's like people like fucking studios should stop rehashing old IPs and put more faith into new stuff. Like
oh yeah, and then they just look at the screen.
that's fucking great.
It's like YouTubers, dude. Fuck.
There's a clip where Eggman goes to like a supermarket for evil geniuses, and he's like, "Hey, bud, you know you gotta have a PhD to be here." And he's like, "Oh, weren't you here last time? And I was able to sweet talk you." And he was like, "Yeah, but then my wife left me, and now I don't have anything to live for anymore." And I was like, "What the shit?"
There is some clever ass writing on that show. I gotta admit.
Okay, what is this on? Where can I watch this?
I think it's probably best you just look up compilations of the best clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you like those, then go into it.
Okay.
Because it's not all gold, but there is some gold.
It's good background noise. I will say
Anything's it's good background noise. Anything's better than the current Sonic that we fucking got thrown at us.
I feel like when it was initially announced, I was one of the only people who liked the Sonic Boom design. I never got the game, but I liked the design because it, like, I don't know, it just really spoke to the edgy 12-year-old who liked making Sonic fan characters with scars and shit.
See, I didn't even
movies
mind a
bad?
new look.
Wait, what? Are all game movies bad? Like, has there been a good one?
Supposedly Detective Pikachu has broken the curse, but other than that, no.
I mean, that's not out yet.
I can't even think of.
But
like,
well, it's
video game
out. It's
movies
out
that
in
are
like
amazing.
there have been some first screenings in Japan and like the social media reactions after the embargo
Wait,
was lifted
when
have
the
been
fuck
pretty
does it
positive.
come out?
May 10th.
Oh shit.
So like next podcast, if we watch it on time, which would actually
I mean,
not
I don't
doubt
know
it.
if I will. We'll see.
Not next podcast, but podcast after. If you guys have watched it, we might be able to
I
talk
mean,
about
like,
it.
I'm not like hyped as shit to see Detective Pikachu like I was for Endgame.
I'm hyped as shit. I'm not hyped as shit like the same way I was for Endgame because like it's a fucking series that I've been waiting 10 years for. It's one that I'm just excited to see what they do in this new medium.
Man, that series.
The Mortal Kombat movie is a lot of fun. The first one, like, it's like
Yeah.
faithful and it's a good like kung fu.
It's just like a fun romp, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there like a fucking Doom TV show or something?
There's a
There's
Doom
like a
movie.
There's like a
a
Doom
movie?
straight to disc movie with no Doom guy, and it's just and apparently it's shite.
Oh no, it's really bad because the Doom Twitter, like the guys who made the game, were just like, we have no association with this movie at all.
Oh yeah, I saw that, like the trailer for that. That looked fucking awful.
It looked like a short film.
It didn't even look like that.
looked
I've
like
seen
a-
short
it looked
films
like a
with better
student film.
budgets.
Short
No,
films
that's
can be
true. No, it
a lot
looked
of
like
good
a middle
short
schooler's
films.
short film, but they had a high budget.
I wouldn't say middle schoolers. I'd say like late high schooler.
I'd say late middle school.
I'd say late high schooler who has some latent talent, but not the
Okay,
experience.
we'll meet in the middle ground here. Okay,
we'll say freshman year.
no, eighth grader eighth grader on summer break. All right.
Yes, I'll take it because that's when they have the free time for it.
Yeah.
God,
they watched
I'm
a lot of
looking
Freddie
at the other
Wong as a
video
kid.
game movies that have like come out, and like they're all bad.
I just want SpongeBob.
Like there's
There've
the
been two
Postal
SpongeBob.
movie. Oh my
I know.
god,
Wait, it's a postal movie?
it's a Postal.
What?
Wouldn't that just be killing people?
Yeah.
Why Postal?
Do you know what Postal is?
Uwu Boll made that movie.
jeez.
And if you know who Uwu Boll is, he's like a huge asshole of a filmmaker. And he'll make movies in Germany specifically to get the tax write-off. So
Oh, damn.
that's dandy. But he's made a lot of video game movies. I'm trying to remember some of the ones he's made. He made the Hitman movies.
But there was more than one.
Been great.
There's more
There's
than
been
one
more
Hitman
than one.
movie.
Yes, there's like
What?
a couple.
I know there's like a bunch of Resident Evil movies. Were any of them at all good?
Those are all horrendous, but I know people who love them to death.
I think the problem with these game movies is that they try to stick to like the game's mechanics too much, and they don't, and like kind of like identity when they should just use the character and like make a fucking movie out of it. Like that's all they need to do.
Some people would argue that it's the exact opposite problem. That the only thing that they have similar is the character, and then they change everything else in any story aspect that could be part of it gets lost in it.
I don't know. I don't think that's the problem. I just think they do it poorly, trying to fit everything in. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
You could make a new villain for Sonic in the movie, strictly in the movie, and then work off that. You don't need to use the current villains. You can build off it.
I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't really be Sonic if you didn't have Dr. Eggman, because he's the villain in every single game in some capacity.
Dude, I don't
Yeah.
give a shit as long as it's good. If it's a different villain, it's
Yeah,
good.
I mean, like,
I don't care.
there's no like explicit rules for like making something good. Like, oh, stick to the source material. Oh, go do whatever you
No,
want. It's like,
I mean, I'm
it's just a matter of
surprised-
execution with whatever you end up doing. You know?
Yeah, I'm surprised Hitman was bad.
not-
The reason that these game movies suck is that because the people who make them don't give a shit. That's why.
I guess
like,
that makes more sense.
What happens is someone like who's making Sonic, like Paramount. Paramount just bought the rights to Sonic the Hedgehog and is like, that'll make a movie. We'll make a movie out of that, and we'll gross a profit.
Yeah, we'll make a one movie.
Yeah,
That's it.
and they know it's gonna be a critical flop, but they're gonna make it anyway because it'll like sell. And then if it doesn't sell, they can just write it off on their fucking taxes.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
mean,
it might not do like epic well with critics, but it'll do epic well with money.
Real talk though, I just want an Iron Man game.
Yeah,
That's it.
I would be interested in something like a Captain America like kind of stealth game.
Dude, all the fucking Avengers could have like amazing fucking games if
But
like,
instead-
a good
but
studio made them.
Instead, we get fucking Captain America the video game.
I
Isn't Square Enix supposed to be doing an Avengers game?
gonna be
I
a
think
fighting
so.
style,
Yeah,
though?
they're doing an Avengers game. I remember that. Their Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is going to be a Switch exclusive, I think. So Spider-Man's
Isn't that a
coming to
fighting
Smash.
game?
No, that's
No,
like
it's
a Diablo dungeon crawler type thing.
But yeah, so Spider-Man is now coming to Smash.
I want an Iron Man game like fucking Spider-Man.
I want
Is that
Spider-Man
too
on
much to ask
Smash.
for?
That'd be interesting.
That would.
Hey,
it
bro,
would actually
mods.
fit pretty well.
I don't know. Like, I feel like it. Like, as funny as that would be, I feel like it's not. It would kind of break the video game theming.
Yeah,
What do you mean? He has a game.
But no, like you know what I mean.
He's not a game character.
He is.
He's
game
a character
now.
in a game.
He's a character in a game. Yeah,
No.
they haven't showed off a lot of the Avengers
No.
game either.
No, Brandon.
I'm too tired to argue.
Let me clarify the profile picture Brandon has right now on Discord.
It's
right?
fucking ice cream, you perverted motherfucker.
You know you made it your profile picture because it looks like something else. Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
I know because
I'm not judging you,
Shaped a
but
dog
like,
with
you did.
jizz on his mouth.
No, it's ice cream. You're really perverted for saying that.
You're really
Shake the
perverted,
dog
bro.
after-
You're really perverted for taking my profile picture that I chose to put there of a dog with a white substance all around his mouth. You're perverted, bro.
It's ice cream. You're perverted.
Speaking of Adventure Time, though, I was just rewatching a bunch of episodes earlier today with some friends, and it's so good. I need
Dude,
to rewatch the whole series.
I need to watch it, but the problem is I don't know what season I left off on.
Do you want to just binge? Do you want to just binge from the beginning together?
I don't know. I don't think. I mean, like I usually just binge on my own time when I'm in bed.
Fair, but it's like the episode's only like 12 minutes, so it's literally not that big of a time crunch.
How many fucking episodes are there?
There's like 20 a season, so it's like a normal amount of episodes per season, but half the runtime.
I'll think about it because like I usually just watch shit on Netflix in bed.
Yeah, same. I think it might be on Hulu though. I don't know if it's on what is it? I don't know.
I have Hulu too, and then I'm gonna have Disney Plus as well. Fun.
Jesus.
And I have Vr for anime.
I'm not gonna end up buying all these like streaming services. Like I have Verve, Netflix already. That's like more than enough. Like
I think I have Netflix, HBO, fucking Crunchyroll. I have the
HBO is way too fucking expensive. Isn't it like $35 fucking or something?
Is that $35 a month?
I have the partial ad plan.
What the fuck is the premium? Isn't it like it's crazy? I know it's crazy because I try to get on Prime to fucking not Prime Hulu to watch the Michael Jackson documentaries, and it was like you'll be charged $15 if this doesn't go through or some shit like that. It was crazy, and I'm like, what the fuck? But it's like one channel. Like
I have those three. I have well, typically like you connect through like your actual TV service provider. I think if you have that already. But I have that, not me. But I have those three, Spotify, fucking what else? Because I don't have more. Fuck
it's
me.
$15 for strictly HBO shows, which I think is ridiculous.
I have the DC one, like only for Young Justice because I love that show, and it's on hiatus for fucking until June, July. So I don't know why I'm still paying for it. God, I'm fucking retarded.
Yeah, just cancel it and redo it. Or you could just take like the complete the complete 300 IQ move and just make new emails and get trials every month.
For the one night, I'm gonna fucking binge the episodes and then fuck off for the rest.
Yeah, just that's like a 300 IQ move. Just
I keep seeing all this shit about Game of Thrones, and I have no fucking clue what they're
Dude,
talking
I don't
about.
give a shit about Game of Thrones.
My friends are trying to get me to fucking watch it, but it's like I can't binge 7 seasons, so I'm thinking about just watching like a cram thing, so I can at least like experience the episodes.
It's too slow. I watched like I watched a couple of episodes. It wasn't just one, but it was too slow for me to want to keep watching.
I was intrigued, but it's like I can't cram like 7 seasons worth of shit before like episode by next week.
No, it's just.
I really should have crammed ahead of time.
Binge it
Honestly,
when it's over.
I don't know. It's like I would have loved to be like a part of the hype, like when episodes live tweet and shit. Because who knows when something like that's going to come around again.
Well, apparently they've caught up to the books, so basically
it's all original content now.
Yeah, now it's original content. Which, if you watch a lot of anime, you know that's an issue. So
I've heard I've heard some of the writing solid for the original content. Like it's not all trash.
Okay. That's
Not all
good, at
trash.
least. I have no idea what the fuck those people are talking about, and nobody shuts up. So I'm just like, man, I bet this is real interesting. Shame I haven't watched it. I'm too broke.
Game of Thrones is like, let's just make medieval combat, but with sex. That's all I did.
It's D&D, but more intercourse.
The Game of Thrones game is gonna have like fucking 15-minute sex cutscenes. Do you think they'd make that a game? I think it's likely.
There's a Telltale game of Game of Thrones.
Of course there is. Of course there is.
What's Telltale?
Yeah.
What's Telltale?
Of course.
Not in business is what they are.
Haha! I lined you up. You're welcome.
Funny.
Dude, the shit that's been happening with like people working in the game industry is fucking bananas.
Yeah, no,
Like
like the crunch time shit, like that. It breaks my fucking heart, dude.
I mean, like, maybe if the CEOs weren't fucking assholes and gave these people time to actually make the games, our games wouldn't be so fucking bad either. I mean, like, I'm just saying.
They're trying to make games on, like, a movie schedule when it's, like, not that at all, and it's a very different process.
Yeah, and then on top of that, these fucking lazy publishers and shit, they don't want to, like, get new engines. So these people are working off, like, decade-old engines, and they're expected to make everything work right with, like, modern
That's usually when the
shit.
stuff works, because you're not having to teach an old dog new tricks, you know, speaking.
I've heard devs complain about the engines they're given a lot. Like, in terms of, like,
and I've
articles
also
and quotes and
seen
shit.
engines be an issue because they were given them, you know, like...
Damn,
Mass
double-edged
Effect didn't
sword.
run on Frostbite, but when they switched over the Frostbite, that caused like a lot of issues. So they should have just polished their older engine and moved with that instead of moving to Frostbite.
I mean, they should have put
like
Anthem on Frostbite.
Improving your engines as you go makes sense, but it's like sometimes like they just try and force them to a completely different one, just because it's like we spent so much money making this new one. Fucking use it.
Well, the choice to switch to Frostbite for BioWare was like totally marketing. That was 100% marketing because Frostbite's known for like amazing graphics, gamer shit.
I thought you were gonna say Battlefield. I'm like, no one knows Battlefield anymore.
What's the Battlefield?
I missed Battlefield 4 so much, dude.
Hard. It fell off so fucking hard. They fucked that. They fucking doomed themselves as soon as they put out what was it called, Hardline, with the cops and rob. They fucking doomed themselves as soon as they put that game out.
That game was like
pretty good.
That's what it died.
I heard it was good, but it's like no one cared because like 5 was like immediate. No, not 5. 5 was forgettable. That was the one no one cared. Battlefield 1 was fine.
People like Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 4 is I can still go back to today though. It's like I don't know.
Yeah, that's the one people still play, but Hardline was a real.
I don't know.
Real mess.
4, 3, and Bad Company all have like just a unique feel that like the ones after don't have. Like it's hard to explain, but like it's like I don't know. Maybe it's just like. I don't know what it could actually be because, like, maybe kids growing up also feel the same way about, like, a 1. Like, when they get older, like, oh, that was the best one. All the other ones sucked. Like,
somebody's
going
to grow up and go, Battlefield 5 was just part of my childhood, man.
But, like...
I mean, I highly doubt that, but...
Is that
somebody will.
Is that us just growing up and, like, being nostalgic? Or is it, like, have the games genuinely just become more dull?
I don't know if they become worse. I think we're just, like... I think we are just biased, but, like, I'm not saying they've gotten worse because I didn't fucking play them. It's just like I just don't care is the issue.
Let's check Metacritic to see if it matches our opinions.
That's a good idea, actually. I mean, 4.
I've heard Battlefield 5 like had a lot of good like aspects gameplay wise. Like, but like I just like even if it was good, I just couldn't be fucked to buy it.
No, really, that's like COD. It's like okay, yeah, maybe, but like Battlefield's always like no.
I was the same way with COD for like 3 years straight until like Black Ops 4 came out, and then I played it for like a few weeks, and then I fucked off again.
I don't even know if I'll buy the new COD. I mean, like they're just using a bunch of fucking like pro athletes again to promote that shit. Like,
I'm not getting
it's
the
same
new one.
thing
like,
for every COD. It's always pro athletes and big actors going, "I game."
I just don't care about it if it's not made by Treyarch. Like, maybe if they make Modern Warfare 2 remastered, or like if the next one's another Modern Warfare game with the characters as the last one, I'll be interested.
They fucked up the COD 4 remaster so fucking bad. I have no idea. No one talks about the game anymore. No one even references it. And that game should have been legendary. But they fucked it up so bad by bundling it with Infinity War. If they didn't
Infinity War!
Yeah! That's what it's called.
You called it Infinite. It's Infinite Warfare.
That's how forgettable it was.
That's how forgettable. Okay, I thought that I was like certain.
I seriously believed you when you said Infinity War. I was like, that's right.
If we all just went, we could have just all went with that.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, if we didn't, we would have been fucking shat out of the comments.
They bundled it with Infinite Warfare, right? And it's so dead that they shut down the servers on PC. And that game should have blew up on PC. COD 4 Remastered should have blew the fuck up on PC because that's where everyone played the original COD 4 for the most part. Like a bunch.
That's where they still play today.
Yeah, exactly. They should have that should have blown up, but it died so quick they shut down the multiplayer servers.
What they're originally banking on was the bundle, like helping boost sales of Infinite Warfare because of how pooey the like fucking critical reception was ahead of time.
Yeah, so
they should have done was fucking like shifted focus when they realized no one gave a fuck about the shiny new game. Go for the old game, incorporate all these little modded modes like Prop Hunt that they were only limited time events that were popular on PC, and fucking ran with that to try and keep community alive.
No, seriously, that game could have been legendary, 110%. I'm so disappointed they fucked it.
I feel bad because apparently Infinite Warfare was actually decent story-wise. Like it was.
Who plays COD for the campaign?
Me, bitch! I didn't
for the campaign.
Me, bitch! I didn't have Xbox Live. I didn't have Xbox Live for months. What the fuck was I supposed to do? Not play the game?
The Black Ops story. That's
the Black Ops story is legendary, dude. No one can tell me.
Only with the Black Ops stories, but other than that, nope.
I like when they go to Vietnam and it plays the Vietnam War music, and you're like, "Oh yeah,
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat." And I didn't ask to be here.
I'm on a boat. There's fucking war prisoners below me.
What the fuck?
Fucking Christ. The Modern Warfare games were like fun little homages and shit. Like I loved those characters.
I mean, I like the Modern Warfare. Like, I don't know. People shit on Modern Warfare 3, but I like that game.
Oh, I liked Modern Warfare 3 in hindsight, but it's like at the time, like it was like kind of the run to the litter. Because that was like...
The problem is I didn't play 2. of Untitled
that explains it.
because I was like, I think I was in 7th grade and it just came out, and that's when I got my Xbox.
Yeah, same. I mean, like, I wasn't big on multiplayer on that game, like on Modern Warfare 2, but like when going back to it, like it stacked up better than MW3. But looking back, they're a lot more on par than I think my fucking 11-year-old, 12-year-old.
I just want to unlock camos without paying for them again. That's all I want.
Good segue.
The thing is, though, like the Black Ops.
Yeah.
With one tangent though. The Black Ops 2 like cosmetic things was when they first introduced microtransactions into COD. Those were actually a little bit tasteful still, like because they were very limited releases. They didn't drop them every other day.
All right, I'm gonna bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Transition.
I am so fucking disappointed that Gearbox threw fucking microtransactions in Borderlands 3 for cosmetics because that's the main point of fucking playing the goddamn fucking game. It's fucking true though. It's like okay, we're gonna have microtransactions, but it's only gonna be cosmetics. What else would you do? You buy a gun in in a fucking like co-op world with like single player and shit. Like, there's no online you could fuck up like that. Like oh my fucking god. It's like because initially I'm pretty sure they said no microtransactions. But then they put them in. And I was so on board with the fact that a game wouldn't have microtransactions. I was planning on pre-ordering it. But then they're like cosmetic microtransactions. And it's just like, thanks, asshole. Okay, Diesel, you can go.
Okay, so this came out from an article from Game Informer. They said, despite Gearbox CEO Randy Pitchford's comment about no microtransactions in Borderlands 3, during a live stream, in today's live stream, we've been told cosmetic items are still purchasable, which is basically the confirmation that there will be microtransactions in the game. Which, I mean, I guess that's not like
what?
So this just came out that there are
no. There's another article that says Borderlands 3 no loot boxes are premium currency. Do you pay just real money?
Oh my god, this is like the duality of how articles are written, right?
Yeah, Borderlands 3 will not feature microtransactions, at least of a certain sort.
See, that's an article that's probably getting in. So this drama that's around this, right?
Allie Jones, you could have been more specific.
But
Right.
she shouldn't be because that wouldn't get as many clicks.
It's a he.
My fault.
Oof.
How dare you?
I thought you said Ali Jones.
I
Like,
did.
Ali, like
You mean Ali?
Ali
How's it spelled?
Baba.
Ali A.
How's it spelled?
Ali A.
Ali
Probably
A.
spelled Ali A, yeah.
So it's spelled like L-E-A?
Yes.
So A-L-I-A?
No. A-L-I.
Then why did you say Ali-A with the A? Oh my god.
No,
Because that's how
like
it's spelled.
That's how it's spelled. It's spelled
You could
like
just
that
say
name.
A-L-I and it would have been 20,000% clear.
It'll give you reference to what he's talking about. Like, when you say a letter to someone over the phone, and then you're like, M as in mailbox. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
But he added
the
an extra.
phones have the worst call quality in existence.
But he added the A on the end, and I was asking for the spelling, so that could have been a part of the spell. Whatever. Whatever. This is it doesn't fucking matter.
Real
When he
talk
was
for a
you-
second. Real talk for a second. It's 2019. We're basically still using walkie-talkies to communicate. All right, like what the fuck?
We ain't. We're on Discord. We're ahead of the pack, brother.
Yeah, but like everything else.
FaceTime audio. FaceTime audio.
The worst thing to have like bad audio is your fucking phone. Because if you make a call to like a company and you're like, "Can you please spell your email?" You have to correct them like 4 fucking times because they can't understand you because it's all bad. Anyways, Borderlands 3 microtransactions. Fuck you, Gearbox. I was looking forward to it.
No, okay, so that Game Informer article I just read the title of, right? Randy Pitchford saw it, and Randy Pitchford is the CEO of Gearbox. Peddler of wares such as Aliens, Colonial Marines, which if you play that game, it's a... Yep, accurate.
Heave!
Try heave.
Well, we both
Randy
said dry heave. We're
Pitchford,
so in
like,
sync, Diesel.
started ranting at Game Informer saying, "Come on, guys, shitty clickbait headline. Literally seconds before I said that, I made it very clear we're going to do more cosmetic stuff like we did in Borderlands 2. You know what I was talking about. Premium currency and loot boxes kind of stuff not being in our game. Why the fuck would you guys... Why would you guys fuck me on this beyond... Why you guys would fuck me on this is beyond me. Thanks a lot." Right?
What'd they do for Borderlands 2?
So there's like, you can buy a bunch of alternate skins for your characters in Borderlands 2, but I'm almost certain there's like a loot box related mechanism to that.
But isn't it? But is it real money?
Yeah, it's real money. You spend real money to like buy things, so at least it's not getting transferred into funny
when
bucks.
Borderlands 2 came out. I'm disappointed.
There definitely is, and isn't there like a crate in the middle of like the hub city that's like
they have like loot box systems, but like I'm pretty sure it's free. Like you find keys and shit. Like it's a game mechanic. That's fine.
If it's like if it's implemented the way they say that it's going to be like where it's just more Borderlands 2, and you didn't really notice it last time, that it might. Hopefully, it's not as big of a deal as it seems like right now.
I'm wondering because Borderlands 2 is pretty fucking old. I'm wondering if they implemented it later in an update.
It is later. It came after release.
Yeah, because I played pretty close to release, so I haven't even experienced that. That makes me sad.
The only part where I see these cosmetics being an issue is when it comes to guns, because that's one of the points of these games is like guns look cool, they look different. There's a lot of different guns.
They want to look cool without spending money.
They're quirky and different. They're not like other guns.
They're quirky and different. They're not like
see
the other guns.
What I miss with the grinding games is like the whole aspect of I'm grinding to look good, but like what's the point of fucking grinding if I can just buy it? You know?
Yeah. No, like for real.
It's like you completely kill the joy, and like I'm honestly like fucking fed up with like all the microtransactions in games. Like it's just not fun anymore. This like they've gotten so bad, and it's like, do you people really this fucking money hungry? Like I get it, you want to make a bunch of fucking money, but like if you're gonna add all these fucking awful microtransactions, at least pay your fucking programmers and shit a little bit more. Like Jesus Christ, like fucking EA is worth like what billions or something, like a lot, and they don't even pay their fucking coders and shit that much. Like,
well, the thing is like a lot of different studios don't get like overtime. A lot of the reason these microtransactions or like DLCs exist is really to just cover the cost of development, which is like that's fine. I really don't mind that, and I totally get it. Like if you wanted to support the developers, go right ahead. But the issue is like when it becomes like extra working hours that you're not getting paid for. You know, I'm a very capitalistic man, but if you work overtime, you should get paid for, you know, working.
Said overtime.
Yeah, like that's just a given. I don't really see.
Yeah, no, these people
if your boss ain't gonna
overtime,
agree
paid.
to give you extra, like just give you money for working overtime, don't work overtime. Like you clock out when you clock out.
The problem with that is though, is like the whole herd like is most likely not gonna follow suit because they don't want to lose their fucking jobs. So then you have one guy who's standing up, and it's like, okay, you're fired, and then they get a new person who's willing to do that. That's
sometimes
that's the
so
issue,
it's like it's a gamble because like sometimes all it takes is the one person doing the one thing, and then enough people, like a sizable enough chunk, does it, and then they have to recruit a bunch of people who have no idea what they're doing, and that could like hit their bottom line because of rep and shit.
I mean, yeah, if the whole fucking studio did it, they'd have to, because there's no fucking way they're gonna fire a whole studio and work and bring them into a game that's like mid-development and be like, fix it, you know? And it's like, if they did do that, which is super unlikely, they'd get shit on like beyond fucking belief. So it's like, they can't win in that situation, but everyone has to like agree and stand up against it. There's no other way it would work.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
By the way, there's $154 worth of Borderlands 2 DLC.
Nice.
See, the thing is I don't mind like the map and content DLC, because it's like, that's like, at least I know what I'm paying for, right? And it's like, I know going in, but with loot boxes, you don't know what you're paying for. And then with skins, they charge these ridiculous prices that would add up so fucking quick for these skins. Like, for example, Fortnite has $20 fucking skins. That's as much as like a $15 DLC. That's more for a fucking skin. And that's become the norm. People are putting these skins at higher and higher fucking prices. And it's just like, why am I paying the same amount for a fucking skin that I would for fucking DLC, like that's awful. Like if it was like 10 cents, you'd be like, whatever, but like fuck.
on a semi-related note, I've been playing Final Fantasy Online: A Realm Reborn, right? And there's some really weird microtransactions in this. And by the way, this is like the best MMO you can play right now since they kind of like destroyed WoW. But like I needed an MMO to get back into, and this was like, there's like a Twitch Prime thing with it, right? So I just hopped on and I get like a month free, right? But I'm pulling up their store right now. But the store has some of the weirdest things, and it is super expensive, right? Come on. Their online is also very like difficult to navigate, but
I mean, like I've been looking for a grinding game. I mean, like more of like a More of like a looter shooter type that's not just filled with microtransactions or just like, bad.
Skyrim time.
I don't like Skyrim. I couldn't get into it. I don't know why.
When's the last time you played?
I usually try it like once a year to see if I get into it. So about like 6 to 8 months ago, most likely. I mean, I also tried Skyrim Vr to see if it'd be any better. It was not. It was not. Oh, did you guys fucking see the new Index from Valve?
No, what's that?
It's a headset. So like the knuckle controllers I showed you guys a couple times.
Yeah.
So those are out, and they're also out with a brand new headset.
For real.
Yeah, and the whole bundle it's pre-order. It comes out in June, whatever the fuck.
It's $1,000 for this.
It's $1,000 for the whole headset, the whole setup. It's $700 for the knuckles and the head, the fucking headset, and then that's it. I mean, like, in the VR headset market, that's not a bad price, especially compared to the Vive Pro, which is a steaming pile of shit compared to this, especially with the controller just being the same fucking thing. The only improvement being the screen. That's it. I've also been told by many people online that the screen door effect that they were like, yeah, we reduced it. It's basically the same still. So like, And with the Vive Pro, I mean, I'm just more interested in the knuckle controllers, honestly. That's what interests me the most. Because they're fucking, they strap to your hands.
Oh.
They strap to your hands.
So, like, individual finger control?
Yeah, it does. So, like, it can sense
Nice.
when you pick up a finger, and you can see it in game.
That's interesting.
That's tight. That's
so,
tight.
like, that's why I was so hyped for the knuckle controllers. I don't really care about the headset much. It's just a headset. But, like, the knuckle controllers, that's what
Can you use the knuckle controllers with other headsets?
I'm not sure. That's the problem. I mean, I'd assume so if there's, like, support for it in the game.
There's got to be, like, some rigging you can do if you can't. Like,
I mean, there's Revive for the
you can make
Oculus
you can make your computer recognize a PSVR as an Oculus, and like you can probably make the controllers recognize, or like make the game recognize the Vive as a fucking Index or whatever.
It says the Valve Index controllers require Vive Pro or Valve Index.
Yeah,
headset.
you can use it with
a
the
Vive Pro then.
But they're fucking
Epic.
$300. Why are they almost as much as the fucking headset? I hate the headset pricing when it's individual. It's fucking ridiculous.
You're paying such a premium for VR right now. It's fucking crazy.
I know.
Holy shit.
I know. Because there's such a small user base. So they're like, fuck it. Just charge them a bunch. I mean, once it becomes mainstream, it'll be fucking cheaper. But like, yeah, Jesus Christ. I mean, like, that's... You can build a really good rig for $1,000. Like, you can build a pretty good fucking PC for $1,000. You know? Like, fuck. I don't know. I don't know. The fucking knuckle controllers is all I'm interested in, but they're fucking $300. So, like, I could buy 5 Xbox controllers. Actually,
I can buy 5 Xbox. What are you going to do with that many?
I don't know. It's just a principle. I can buy 6 Xbox controllers.
So... Speaking of Final Fantasy microtransactions, right? And I actually don't know if this is like a real thing or if it's like for just in game for no reason, right? But on the Final Fantasy online store, right? There is a thing called eternal bonding. You can get married in game, which like you've seen in like other MMOs before. Not happening, but
no.
But like
fuck you.
This one, right? It gives you like a full on like you'll get it's a whole ceremony. You pay for a marriage ceremony.
Wow,
and it's really strange, right?
This is literally like the one Sword Art Online arc where the husband kills his wife because she wouldn't keep making him sandwiches.
What
that
the
happen?
fuck?
Essentially,
Dude,
yes.
Are fucking crazy.
I might be confusing it with the Sword Art Online Abridged series, which is very good. Unironically, check it out.
I think that's abridged because there's no way.
It's also the abridged, but it's like fucking like something similar happened in the actual anime as well.
Well,
where it's like
Asuna makes sandwiches for Kirito when they moved out into a log cabin.
No, I'm talking about Grimlock and the fucking
Who the fuck is Grimlock?
You know the one like
episode
episode 6 and 7. You know episode 6 and 7 where it's like the fucking one dude dies in an area where you're not supposed to be able to die.
Yeah.
So essentially, the whole crux of that was like these two people from a guild were trying to figure out how who killed their one guildmate, and it was that person's husband. And apparently, the husband killed his wife, because she was like going out and adventuring. Something about her had changed, quote unquote.
Okay. Well, that anime's still ass anyway, but
It's getting better. Like, not by much, but like
you know
I'll take
how
something
long it's
that
taking to get better.
it gets better every season, but not by much.
Watching.
It's a guilty pleasure. I won't lie. Like, it's a
put
guilty
up
pleasure.
With, Asuna being tentacle fondled.
Yeah, that.
We don't talk about that. I put up with the tentacle fondling, and
the rest of it's a
Kirito's
guilty
sister.
pleasure. That's just uncomfortable.
Anime's weird.
Anime is weird. Yeah,
It doesn't matter how normal the anime is, you're still gonna get someone who gets turned on by some weird shit. Like in Hunter x Hunter, someone's turned on by just fucking fighting people that are powerful. Like, that's fucking weird. And
Jesus.
like,
In Konosuba, there's a character who is turned on by getting the shit kicked out of her.
I mean,
That's a pretty normal fetish.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's normal.
But she also likes it when like people insult her, and she'll like
That's also normal.
enjoy.
Also a
yeah,
normal
but not
fetish.
in public.
That
Also a normal fetish. Sorry.
Okay, guys, excuse me, you fucking degenerates.
Not normal, but like
Hey, say that to
more
my face,
decently
Diesel.
common.
My ice cream filled face. Say it.
Yeah, Jake the
How are you gonna say that to this dog, huh?
I've seen so much weird shit in anime, I don't even think I can be like phased anymore. Honestly, after I watched a show about like a guy who wanted to hook up with his elder sister, who is also his teacher, but then also falls in love with his younger sister.
I don't like this. you watched that whole thing through. I
actually didn't. I got to like episode 11. And I was
Diesel
like,
watches
I
the
don't care
weirdest
anymore.
animes, dude.
I'm too scared to like start domestic girlfriend. Like I don't want to fucking.
It's good. It's a good show. Like it's full of drama and like spicy drama. Like,
But it's about sister fucking.
No.
No, they're stepsisters, so it's not like incest. What was it? I think it was
guarantee
Giguk who said
quite-
like no chromo.
I guarantee
No chromo,
you have nutted to a stepsister video on Pornhub.
Definitely have not. Did you forget the part where I didn't have a penis?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
That's
up.
always
Also-
such a
also-
cop-out.
Also, Pornhub is not my first choice of website.
Oh my god.
It's Hentai Haven.
No, that got shut down.
It's back,
back
I
up?
think. I don't know.
I know it's back, but it's like didn't never relied on it. My sources must remain secret, otherwise everybody will use them.
My first place to go is Reddit.
It's not a bad show.
Okay,
So many
Buster.
subreddits. So many subreddits.
There's subreddits for specific things, like what you want.
They all like left after Tumblr shut down.
Like they all migrated to
Shut
Reddit.
down all the like not safe for work blogs.
Yeah,
Like
the
all those
Tumblr's
Tumblr
traffic
goons
dropped
migrated to
like
fucking Reddit.
I still can't believe they did that. Like, it's ridiculous.
I can't believe it's still like that.
Yeah, after they dropped, like, I don't even know what the big deal was. Like, what the fuck?
They were banned off the Apple Store.
Yeah, they were banned off
Oh,
the Apple Store, and there's a whole
yeah.
bunch of other stuff. There was a lot of drama around it, and very serious legal issues.
Yeah, no, FBI was like investigating or something.
Yeah, the FBI was like, looks like there's child diddlers on here.
Oh,
and then all the
yeah,
child diddlers
yeah.
showed up on Twitter, and then Jack's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, they went to Discord, and Discord's like, FBI, we don't know anything. And then you look...
FBI, we don't know anything, followed by an ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, we made an oopsie doopsie. We couldn't find any pedophiles, you know? Oopsie.
Did you see they tweeted out that people should stop bullying their friend Sonic?
What?
Okay, everyone bully Discord, pitchforks
Wait,
up.
what?
Let me find
Bastard.
it. I'll find it for you. Hold on.
Furry side with
Bastard.
furries.
Jamie, pull up that tweet of Discord
Okay,
defending
I'm doing
Sonic.
it now.
That's what Jamie sounds like. Yeah, he sounds like that.
How I feel like we mentioned it, but like, how many emails have you guys gotten about people asking to be interns in the podcast?
There's one guy on my Twitch chat who will not shut the fuck up.
He's gonna watch this.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know his name. I'll recognize it if I see it, but I don't know it by heart. But every fucking stream, he's just like, "Let me intern Loudmouse," and I'm like, "No, we don't need a fucking intern. You're not interning."
We don't even have a fucking office. What the hell are these people?
I've gotten like just sit and fucking call and listen to us record the podcast.
That'd be so fucking uncomfortable. No,
I've gotten multiple emails from like separate individuals, like just asking, "Hey, I'll be your intern." I'm like, "That's sweet, but no."
Yeah, like imagine we're just
Because,
sitting
like,
here and there's just a fourth fucking
You
person just sitting
really
there.
wouldn't be getting any experience, like, because you'd have no idea what we're talking about
We'd
most of the
literally
time,
just
because
tell
we
you to
don't know what we're
Google shit.
talking about.
We'd just be like, Google this. You're like, okay. And then you'd Google it while we talk about it.
That's like nothing. Like, we don't have any business papers for you to file or do, and also, like, a 16-year-old can't file most of those papers anyway, so no, you can't.
Yeah, alright, since we're nearing the end of the episode, I figured it's important that I say Jaden Smith will be playing a young version of Kanye West in his executive produced show. I forgot what the name of it was.
That's
Oh,
how
wow,
good it's
that's
gonna
great.
be.
That's a...
Omniverse, that's what
just-
it's called.
I'm just looking forward for Will Smith versus Will Smith.
Hold on. I almost forgot to bring this up. Riff Raff is in the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Yes! Where did you find this out? Like, I didn't hear about this.
He said it on his Instagram.
Oh, well, if Riff Raff's the source, how good of a source is it?
Yeah, but then like other people started reporting on it. Like if you look up Riff Raff, that's all the articles that like they're
When
all
did
about
journalists
him.
do research?
What are the sources? What are the sources? News, Riff Raff, alternative press, blog, all a bunch of fucking things I haven't heard of. Yeah, I don't know.
But yes, Riff Raff is definitely in the movie.
I heard Sonic's in the new Sonic movie.
Who the fuck is Sonic?
I don't know, it's just a hunch. The source
the
could
fuck
be,
is
the
Sonic?
source could be faulty. The
Guys,
source.
this is just a rumor, but you know Brockhampton, right? Like, okay, like unrelated, but like take this at face value. Like it's just a rumor, but I heard that like the lead guy, Kevin Abstract, is gay.
Okay.
Go see yourself out of this room.
Okay, bye bye.
He muted. He's probably just talking to himself.
He probably is.
Unmute. Thank you. Okay, Diesel
There we
outro,
go.
please.
All right, this has been the Loudmouths podcast, the only podcast on YouTube with such low energy, but also the only podcast period.
Yeah, you have
have
no
no-
return!
You have no other choice.
You don't have any other choice.
I whipped.
You can
I
also
whipped.
follow us on other social media so we can harass you other ways over on Twitter at loudmouse_.
Harassing? What
And
the
also
fuck have
make
you
sure
been
to follow / subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify now, SoundCloud, and here as well. So, you know, make sure to do all that, become a super fan, and, you know, get the fuck out. The podcast is over
Apple
now.
Podcast where you plug in your headphones to an Apple